Are we on though? We are on though. Good morning, broskies. Quick tour of the new pad here in Bangkok City, Thailand. Just woke up. It is 8:30, which is earlier than I normally get up, but you know those times where you just wake up early for some reason, you don't know why, and then you can't fall back to sleep. Kind of like that. Um so big open concept here. Couch TV. Floor to ceiling windows, which is pretty unique. And then out here, you'll see like a neighborhood of houses which you would not expect to see in Bangkok, but it's just like right next to it. And so overall, this was actually my number one choice of spot that I wanted to get. I was looking for a 2-bedroom spot plus an office, and that's what this one has. This is the kitchen here. So it's got a big old kitchen and just an open concept, they call it. So I'm a fan of that. And then you walk over here. Right next to that is this office room with a sliding glass door. So it's not completely soundproof, which is not ideal, but it's got this curtain, which is actually a pretty good background just for videos. And then it's got a balcony out here. Yeah. And then down here, it's got 2 bedrooms here and here. Laundry room. Is it serviced? Basically, yeah. So I come with, I pay a maid to come and clean Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I pay her 10K baht a month, which is like 300 bucks a month, something like that, to get your house cleaned, laundry, bed, made, dishes, whole house placed, whole apartment cleaned 3 times a week. Fridge, not much in here. So I'm gonna head to this coffee shop in a minute, and I'm gonna meet one of my Amazon account managers. He happens to be visiting Bangkok right now, and so that's gonna be cool. Been working with him for over a year, and I'm gonna meet him in person. So our whole agency is remote. I met another one of our account managers, Brandon. He was visiting Bangkok last month. So this will be 2 in 2 months. It's pretty cool. So I guess we'll get into the business and life update section. Main thing, still my Amazon agency. It's going well. We have right now 4 American guys: Ryan, Matthew, Brandon, Josh, and then plus me. And in the Philippines, we have about 12. I'd say 10 full time. And yeah, it's going great. We grew last year. We grew probably like 20% last year. Still trying to break through to that next level, as all agencies do. We kind of hit a plateau around kind of like the 50K MRR, like around a couple years ago. And now we're a bit above that, but still haven't cracked the 100K MRR threshold, milestone, plateau, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And my main focus as of last year and this year is YouTube. So I'm doing regular videos now on my Riley Bennett Amazon YouTube channel. So that's actually my main focus. And last year, we went from getting basically no leads on YouTube to getting 30% of our leads coming through YouTube by the end of 23. So yeah, worked. Even doing small videos, it's getting a good amount of leads. And one of the strategies I'm doing is talking about specifically the supplements niche, how to launch supplements, how to get approval to sell supplements on Amazon, because lots of our clients happen to be the supplements niche. So we're kind of leaning into that as a specialty niche. That and pet supplies. Those are like the top two. And so I've been doing videos about those two specific niches. They're very targeted, right? And so those leads are hot to convert. Like if a supplements brand sees me doing a whole fucking presentation on how to optimize, launch, and grow supplements, they're like, oh, this is my fucking guy. That's very exciting. And Josh, the guy that I'm about to meet here, in this video, he is like a 25-year-old dude, and he started doing Amazon ads for a supplements company when he was in high school at like 17. So he's been in the Amazon game like 7 years. So maybe he's like 24 now. And he manages a lot of our supplements clients, their ad, their whole store, their strategy, their creative. And he's even helping some of the companies come up with new supplement products. Like he knows the fucking supplement game, which is very interesting. When he hit me up last weekend, he was like, hey, I'm in Bangkok. I'm like, oh, cool. He was in Istanbul. He's a nomad like me. And so over the past month, I've been building a course. I want to build out a course for selling supplements, because what I'm learning from a lot of agency gurus out there is if you really want to maximize your agency profit revenue, you should have course offers as well. You should have info products. To balance out that income kind of makes sense. You should have courses available to people that can't afford or not a good fit for your main full service management. You should also have a group coaching program for people that just want guidance or consulting or help when they get stuck. So that's the done with you. In addition to your main service, which is the done for you full service manage your Amazon store. Anyways, let's go. I'll show you the gym real quick. Fucking hate this door.
Dude, it's not that. Verification.
So it's got this gym, brand new weights and bench. It's also got a hot tub out here. Sauna would be better, and an ice bath. How can I make that happen? Anyways, it's got a gym. There's the view. This is the first gray sky day in months. FYI. So yeah, this is a small 5-story building. Oh fuck. And I got the top floor. They call it a penthouse because it's technically the full floor. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not the cheapest spot. Obviously, in Bangkok, you'd be living for $500 a month if you want, $1,000 a month. But wake up. You know, if you're working from home, you want to live in a nice spot. And Bam is living with me too. He actually just went back to UK, but I wanted Bam to live with me. If you don't know Bam, he's my videographer. I flew him out to Thailand actually 2 years ago with the vision idea of having him be my full-time camera guy. And do more YouTube content and, you know, blow the fuck up. But my YouTube, my Living That Life channel, my main travel vlog channel, lifestyle channel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Is this video going on that channel? Yeah. It still doesn't make any fucking money. Because I've never had like a real kind of product or service to tie into it. I made like a digital nomad beginners course a few years ago. Never really properly like launched it though. But what I've been building over the past year though is a remote sales course. And so that's the whole other company that I haven't mentioned yet that I started last year. It's a course slash group coaching program to help guys just like me, just like you, get a remote sales job and go remote. And I got into this whole thing because Marcus, I've done many videos with Marcus. He actually got my Amazon course in 2017. So he was a student of mine. Met him in person at the Nomad Summit. So he was started in FBA, but then that didn't really take off. So he got into doing remote closing, which is just being a remote sales rep for companies, just taking the closing calls, collecting like 10 to 20% commission on their $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 courses. So he started making good money doing that. So he made his own course and started consulting with doing that and making good money doing that. And so for the past couple of years, I've referred a couple dozen guys over to his program because I started the game in sales when I was in college. I did door-to-door sales. So sales is something that I know I can really talk about, but I never really considered it before Marcus started doing it, because I was always against like doing things on the phone as a digital nomad. I was pretty like against that, I guess, when I did Amazon FBA. But since COVID, like more and more companies, they need remote sales teams. You know, they need good fucking sales guys. And so more and more companies are hiring their sales teams remote. And so I've always talked about freelancing being the easiest way to go remote, right? Just get some clients and do whatever the fuck you do, just do it remotely. And offering sales as a service, like just closing calls, or even warm outbound calls to people that just watched the webinar, just opted in their phone number. These are warm outbound calls, or appointment setting calls, or qualifying calls. You can still get 5% commission for anyone that books an appointment through that and then signs up. So there's people making good money doing that. And the reason it's interesting is because the low barrier to entry and the simplicity. Like, you don't need a website, you don't need compared to starting your own online business, I'm saying. Obviously, way simpler. And then also compared to other forms of freelancing, we have copywriting, we have graphic design, we have social media management, we have paid social media ads, we have graphic design, creative services management. All that stuff requires like a delivery, something you need to deliver. Like after the client signs up, like after you get paid, the job is not done. After the call with the client, the job is not done. But if you're just doing as a closer, you take the call and then your job is done. You get the one-time money. There's no delivery, there's no following up with the client, there's no deadlines. And so in my mind, it's like the simplest form of freelancing that you can do. Simple. Simple dimple. So there's that. And then the other thing about doing sales as a service, like speaking as a service, is it's a really good job to start your career in sales. Because what the fuck is sales? I actually hate the word sales. It's just communication. You need to be good at talking to people in any business. If you're gonna start your own business later, which we all want to do that, you need to be like a really good communicator. And so having an entry-level job that is in communication, talking to people all day, it's a very high income skill, communication skills, that you're going to need in your online business. It's gonna help you with your dating life, help you with relationships. And so, yeah, it's just a good old skill to have, skill of sales. And I started when I was 17 doing door-to-door sales, 17, 18. I did door-to-door sales for 5 years. Like, I was the fucking door-to-door guy. Coming up to your house, knocking on your door, talking about Comcast. That was me. I was that guy for 5 years. 5, 6 years. Because I did it 2 years in corporate. By the way, in Bangkok, there's Starbucks like everywhere. In Bangkok, there's 500 million Starbucks on every fucking block. So you'll catch me in Starbucks a lot. I will work from home these days, probably about 3 out of 5 days. And then work from a Starbucks because there's so goddamn many, and Starbucks is, yeah. Or a small cafe. Don't get me wrong, I support the small cafes as well. This thing is fun. Yeah. There we go. Get all this stuff here. Got some hot dogs. It's Ekamai BTS right here. Awesome temple. Bangkok. I call it tropical Buddhist New York City. This is just Buddhist temples, you know, monks walking around. That's kind of cool. So in Bangkok, you'll often get around via grab bike. That's a grab bike right there. Like I just took a grab bike. So you'll have your Grab app on your phone. It's just like Uber. You can order a motorbike ride anywhere. It'll be there in 2 to 5 minutes. Hop on, get where you need to go, or get to the nearest BTS station and zip down to where you want to go, and then hop on another motorbike taxi and zip to your final destination. That's Bangkok transportation right there. It's really easy to get around in Bangkok because, like, especially Sukhumvit, it's just one line all the way down. Like, that's my life. It's just one line. That's Bangkok life. It's very simple. Simple layout. This is Mark Wien's restaurant right here. There's a new cafe right here. This is Mark Wien's restaurant right here. Head Mark. Shout out Mark Wien's. Big up, big up, big up. This place looks nice, bro. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, like weed is legal as of a couple years ago. So you'll see weed stores like everywhere. We got munchies right here. Kif. What's Kif? Haven't been there yet. But where we're going is here. Rolling the roses. Even open yet? Oh, this guy's in here. Enter through there. This guy's in here working. Oh, wave. Buddy Cup. This is nice. Oh, they got the DJ decks. Turntables. Nice. Hello. Ooh. Let's go for Americano yen. Oh, okay. Let's do the the medium one. Yeah. Scan. Yep. Okay. Is there upstairs? Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Let's check it out. Futuristic cocktail. This place is futuristic. Oh shit. Okay. These little pods up here. Josh actually told me to meet him here. This is like where I live and I haven't even been here yet. Oh shit. It's like a little cocktail bar out there. Okay, water cups. Oh shit. That's pretty cool. Pretty sweet, man. Okay, pick up here. All right. Oh, these tables are kind of. These tables are kind of low down. Interesting. This is not really a work table size. Interesting. Maybe sitting at the bar would be better. Sit there. So this right here is what I call Mac sack. Holds your Mac in a sack. And then I'll keep my laptop inside of a hard shell case thing. Boom, like that. And then still plenty of room to hold your charger. Pretty much all I bring is my headphones, obviously. And this is a lightweight long sleeve And I call it my Starbucks jacket because Starbucks can be freezing inside. But you just put this on inside Starbucks. And you're good. Without it, your bones are gonna be freezing off. Trying to throw an icicle in there. Whew. If you're gonna live in the tropics, you're gonna have to get used to sweating a little bit, okay? You're walking outside. Anyways, so today, I'm gonna be working on putting together the beta version of the supplements launch course. How to set up, launch, and rank supplements on Amazon. Sup launch. That's the name I got going for it. And 8:58 a.m. arrived at this cafe. And Josh is getting here at like 10, 11 or something. So look at this fucking spot. First sip of coffee. Wow, the flavor in that shit. Holy, this is fancy coffee. It's good. Open the laptop. Do some work. And then later in the day, what does a day look like? So normally, typically, I'll actually do 10, 15, 20, 30-minute run in the morning, and then work, and then go to the gym first thing, and then work, and then sometimes go to the gym around 6 or run around 6 for a second sweat of the day. Sometimes it's just once. Sometimes I don't go to the gym. I'll probably work out 5 days a week. But if I don't, then in the morning I'll do like 100 squats and 100 push-ups and stretch just to get the body woken up. And then in the evening time, since I run an agency in the US, evening time I will have calls, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and historically 11, 12 at night. But recently Ryan is handling all the inbound client sales calls as of the past 6 months, and that's been good. So I've been doing less calls at night. But if you're going to work remote in Asia, work in a US company or running a US company, then being on calls with your US team and or clients is something that you need to consider. So you're probably going to either work in the late evenings or early mornings to overlap with the US team. Now it's very doable. There's plenty of overlap time, but it depends on who you're talking with. Some people are maybe only available on certain days, certain hours of the US workday. So sometimes we need to make our schedule accommodate to other people's schedules, whoever we're working with. And if you're talking with clients and have many clients, that's a whole thing. So if you're running an agency that's in the US, you're going to need a team member in the US to be available for all those US hours. But that being said, let's say you're a remote closer and you're working for a US company, the thing about being a remote sales rep is you can open up your calendar to your 3, 4, 5 hour window every day. And when leads come into their CRM, they will be distributed onto your open hours on your calendar. Every lead that books a call goes into a round robin of the reps on the sales team based on who's available and who's next in line. So the ideal situation with a remote sales job is you have a setup that's flexible like that, where you can just open blocks of time every day. Leads will come into your calendar. You meet the leads on the Zoom call. If it's a good fit, sign them up. Great. Onboard them, collect the commission, take the next call. Typically, you'll be looking at 5, 6, 7, 8 sales calls per day as a remote sales rep. Now compare that to a lot of corporate cold calling jobs. You're talking about hundreds of cold calling per day. That's not really what you're looking for. However, if you're junior, if you're young, if you're new to sales, there is unlimited opportunities for outbound phone calling jobs. You just go on Upwork and get one. And now, so inside of my course, I have multiple courses on how to one call close. I have my Upwork mastery course, and it's also inside of a circle group, so it's kind of like a Discord thing. You post questions when you're stuck, and I review your Upwork profile, and we have a weekly like accountability call. So it's kind of, the whole group coaching accountability thing, making sure that you get the results, holding your hand through the whole process of going on Upwork, creating your profile, making your profile introductory video. That's very important. Having a profile video. 99% of freelancers are not doing that right. I've been grinding on Upwork for the past 5 years, getting clients from my Amazon agency, and I still get about 20% of my clients from my Amazon agency through Upwork. So it's something that I still use every day. So it's a sales, Upwork, freelancing, group coaching program. If you want to go remote, quit your job, it's something to look into if you think sales is something that you want to do. If you think sales and communication is a skill that you want to build up, that was me. Like, that was my 18-year-old self. And so my target audience is exactly a past version of myself. Want to go remote as soon as possible. And so compare that to starting an FBA business or starting a business that takes time and it takes money. Getting a remote sales job takes no money. So right there, when I was 18, I certainly had no money. So the roadmap is you want to get a remote job / freelancer first, stack up money, and then on the side of that, think about what you want to do as your online business. Build that as a side hustle first until it makes sense to leave your remote job / leave freelancing to build your online business, because obviously we all want to own our own businesses long term. That's how you get rich. You own businesses, you make money while you sleep. But to start, if you want to go remote like soon, if you want to be able to live in Thailand or Mexico, wherever the fuck, like soon, then you're looking at a remote job. That's a remote employee, or you're looking at being a freelancer. In my opinion, the simplest form of freelancing is sales, but there's also many other forms of freelancing, many other services you can do remotely, obviously. But sales is something that I've done, and I've been doing it for my own agency, taking inbound client calls. Hey, how you doing? Let's talk Amazon. Makes sense to sign up? Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Anyways, 9:05 a.m. That was a 45-minute video, so we started that at like 8:20. Wow. All right, I'm gonna call it good for this one. Peace. We got the coconut latte. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Check this out. We got the coconut latte. We got Josh here. So track my face. This is the coolest thing about it. Do, 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 do. And so, what were you talking about? Oh yeah. So when I was doing travel vlogs in second year in Thailand, people would ask, how do you make money online? And I just did this kind of big blog post on like Amazon FBA. Here's how it works, private label, Alibaba, and then put a YouTube video up for that as well. You got pretty decent views, like 40,000 views. And so, yeah, just the first one. Yeah, it's like it's often like the first one that you do gets like the most views, and then that's the biggest video I've ever had, like on the Amazon topic, or for make money online for that matter. But
It's like 2016.
that was like 16. That was like 16 when like Amazing Selling Machine like was first like coming on, and you can frame it too. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm a video guy, like let's make a course. So I made a course, me and Parker, and then launched that in 2016. It was like $500 course. We got maybe like 20 people to sign up. We're like, all right, okay, cool, awesome. Never really relaunched it. And then a couple years later, my friend Matt was like, you should start an Amazon agency. He was an agency guy, and I was like, you know what? Like, my product is not really growing. We've launched a dozen products, and maybe 2 of them have hit, you know, and so we're like, all right, that's kind of the logical next step. Let's do the agency thing. And so just started on Upwork getting clients and evolved into...
So that's how you got the clients back in the day too? Was through Upwork?
Yeah, I started on Upwork.
Oh, I thought they came in through specifically YouTube.
No. So I started just as basically a freelancer on Upwork, and then found Ryan like in the first year, like somehow.
What was he doing?
I think he was on Upwork, and I think maybe we were hiring a PPC guy for either the sticky wallet or for the agency.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he's your PPC guy at the time.
and then we're like, oh, okay, yeah, this fucking guy,
Yeah.
Amazon genius. And so that was obviously key to starting the agency.
I feel like that initial success is like, that's key. Because like the first thing I ever did was I launched the Halloween mask back in 2015. I was 16 years old at the time too, and so I just launched it under my mom's credit card and everything. I saved up, I landscaped for like a couple months, saved up money for that initial PO. I didn't even know what I was going to sell while I was saving up.
$2,000 or how much was it?
$2,500.
Yep.
I bought around 100 masks at $2 a piece. Yeah. And then I sold each mask for $40. Pretty crazy. And then the product went live 2 days before Halloween, so the shit could have went like really wrong.
You sold them all?
Yeah, sold them all within 5 hours. Yeah.
5 hours?
I went live at 5 a.m. On the 29th of Halloween.
Okay, so this was last minute shoppers.
Bro, it was like everyone was looking to buy. It had to be fulfilled by Amazon, and so that was like that was the biggest thing. Because if it wasn't gonna arrive before Halloween,
And so you were FBA.
and I was FBA. I didn't even know at the time. I didn't even know the difference between FBA and FBM. I was like, I only can do FBA. I'm not gonna fulfill it myself. You know, like I'm not gonna look really for any other.
Wow. And like, what kind of mask was it? Was it like some specific mask or like?
Yeah, it was from the movie The Purge. So they didn't trademark the LED Purge mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stitching. And so that movie had just come out that year.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this would be a
Everyone
dope
wanted
mask.
to be it. Okay.
Yeah. I remember I saw that people were buying that mask 2 months before Halloween, like just for fun. I was like, oh, yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be. Yeah.
And then, so now you've been doing Amazon for how many years?
Since 2016, well, that's like 8 years.
It's like 8 years? Damn. It's like almost as long as like as me and Ryan.
Yeah, except I should have started my own agency back in the day.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like physical products, agency. Obviously, the dream income is like you have a physical product business that's relatively passive, and it makes 100,000 in revenue a year, but the profit margins are lower.
Yeah.
And then the agency business is a completely different business.
Yeah.
It's a people business. Like it's completely different. So it's like people ask me this all the time about should I start an agency or blah blah blah. It's like, do you want to be a manager of people? Be building relationships with clients and managing teams and stuff.
Yeah.
That's agency. But
PPC is a lot of just back end reporting. Those weekly calls with the clients, they're tough.
yeah, it's work. It's work. And so, did you do any products after that? After the Halloween masks?
No, I didn't.
So you got into freelancing after that, or?
Yeah, I got into freelancing. As soon as I made my money, I dipped out. I started traveling, with the money.
Okay.
First time I ever had more than like $200 in my bank account. You know, like I had put that money away. I saved it because I knew I was gonna buy the inventory with it. But then, yeah, just dipped out, started traveling, and then started looking for work online.
And then you got the job with the protein powder company, or?
Yeah. Which one came first? I got 3 jobs at the same time. I applied to a ton. Applied to probably like 1,000 people looking for Amazon specialists. I got 4 calls back. There was actually 4 jobs I accepted. One of them only lasted a couple of weeks. But it was for the NFL.
Right.
And it was for the vegan protein company. It was selling office chairs for a small startup in California, and another supplement company. So yeah, it was crazy. And that's just how you learn as much as you possibly can, just like drinking.
And then did I put you on a LinkedIn job?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. LinkedIn jobs, guys. That's a tip. It's on you there, Alfredo there. I think Brandon there too, maybe. So, in my last few.
I remember I made my LinkedIn account and you reached out like that day. My LinkedIn account was made like literally within 4 to 8 hours before you hit me up.
Interesting. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was timing. It was really weird.
Timing also has a lot to do with everything. And so, yeah, man, I have so many ideas with the supplements game. So there's the course, and then there's also creating kind of a branch off agency that's like just supplements, and the creative side could go with that, or not, and then there's also us as a company, as an agency, launching our own. Because if we're going to teach how to launch private label supplements, we can launch our own. And then there's like product research service. Like right now I have as a test product a list of 200 private label supplements products for $20. Like a couple people have bought it. There's, as you know, there's a lot of demand for just like, tell me what product to launch, I'll launch it. And so, yeah.
The budget some people are working with is just insane.
The budgets? Like who?
Like, for 7 Cells, for example. Yeah, they came in. and they just said, we have 2 ideas for products, facilitate the entire thing. So you probably could charge them a ton for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they got their money's worth with the agency, for sure. Because like what that looked like for me for the first 2 months was literally from them taking their formula of what they had an idea of what they wanted to sell, and then building out the product label, all of that facilitated by us. The marketing, how the product was being positioned, the entire process.
Wow. Yeah. So that is like a multi $10,000 package that we could do. Anyways, that's Josh. You just met him. I met Brandon in Bangkok last month too.
That's crazy.
This is 2 of you guys I met in 2 months.
That's crazy.
That's one of the like the things if you're running a remote company. It's like you may not ever like meet them in physical people in physical person. And so you, Brandon, Ryan, and IRL.
There's only like 3 of us, right? 3 or 4 of us.
Yeah, me, Brandon, Brian. Alfredo was going to come out, but now he left. But he was going to come out to Thailand. And then Matthew. I met Joe. I met her in Bali. She was on family vacation, so I met her and Fritz. Yeah. Anyways, time to work.
Poker professionally.
You played professional poker? At what age?
Since I was 21.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like online or what?
No. At the European Poker Tournament.
What the fuck?
Like the worldwide poker. Yeah. I was gonna tell you right now because we passed out my place. I was just in Paris 2 weeks ago at a poker tournament.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I don't really tell people because they're like, you tell them you play poker professionally, they're like, oh, you're a gambler.
Oh yeah, you're a DJ gambler.
Yeah. But it's pretty fun, man.
Nice.
Looks nice.
Yeah, this looks nice. This is not the sushi place. Oh, this was kind of the Japanese spot I had in mind.
Diet like, man.
What's my diet like?
A lot of rice and chicken, or
No, I don't eat too much rice.
that's hard to do here.
It's hard to do here. You know, I eat clean mostly during the days, but you know, I have dessert. I spend my money. You feeling it, or you want to check out the Western place? Yeah, let's check this one out. I was looking at this earlier. So why did you, like, were you making money doing poker, or like what? Why?
Yeah,
Why do you do that?
I've had a couple big cash outs.
Okay.
And it's kind of just, you know, if I want to play $5,000 tournaments for the next, or like if I want to play $25,000 tournaments, I have that covered based on the bankroll I built at Bangkok.
Oh wow. This place looks like they have steaks. Maybe you read the menu. Oh yeah, they got some steaks. Oh yeah, they got Thai food here.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's down. Let's do it. Okay, we're down. Ready, cup? Yep. Okay. I'm gonna find the toilet.
Alright, outside.
Outside there? Okay. Beef chuck roast. Got some short rib. And then Josh has some cow soy. Yum. This cow soy is awesome. Some fire cow soy. Let me try a little scoop. Cow soy connoisseur bros. This is great. Just melts my mouth. It's 5-star cow soy. Yeah, that's premium.
This is 5-star stuff right here. Let me try a little bit of that. Howdy,
Do you have reservation with us?
no, we don't. Just 2 people. Alright, we got to the rooftop bar, Octave. It's my favorite rooftop bar. Right with Josh. Cheers to Bangkok sunset.
Now she's looking at me and keep talking. And now she's trying to ice you and start walking over on the dance floor. It's her fault, but what did she do? Tell me, baby, yeah. We can get it on. Don't arrive and wrong. Where I belong. I got a girl, but you look good tonight. You look so good. It's your life.
The craziest story for me, Jim. This is where I stayed.
Show me?
I'll show you. This is where I started.
This is your apartment and this is your Airbnb in Egypt?
Yeah, $1 a day. It literally cost
$1 a day.
$1 a day. We were there for 2 weeks. Crazy.
$1 a day. Oh my god.
It's fucking
Is it 4 years ago?
This is 5 years ago.
Whoa. So you went there with no money?
Zero money, bro. And look, I'm gonna show you. This is the kitchen. I'm gonna see how much more I show you. This is like, you check in, the guy's like, yeah, I'm sleeping on the couch, you can have the bedroom. And bro, just cockroaches.
Oh my god.
And I had $0 to my name. And it just keeps going, man. Oh, you just give the place a, yeah, it's gross, man. It's gross.
Oh my god. Anyways. Got some of this right here. Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Like, it has to be, cooked a little bit.
It's torched on the outside, but the inside is sushi. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta take a break from seafood. They also have like grilled steak like this.
Happy man. You buy a brush and then you go home and you just rub your clothes with the brush the entire time.
Oh, what?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. How's it look in the nighttime?
It looks super good at low light.
Oh, it looks great. That's pretty great.
Yeah, the low light is supposed to be pretty good on this. I have an investor